Going on, everybody? Shooty here, and I did say, and we're gonna continue this. We're picking off, I guess you could say, from where we left off, in saying that I wanted to stress specifically and dedicate an entire video to talking about how to handle air support, specifically when you're in an attack helicopter, and such. I went over some in my first helicopter tactics video. I did some basic understanding and knowledge stuff of the helicopter. Some basic things, some simple things, but now I really want to get into the key aspects of this, and that is, first off, you want to be aware of where the anti-tank vehicle or whatever you're dealing with that's anti-air is on whatever map you're playing on. You want to know where it's at all times, so you can, once you destroy it at one point, you always have your eye there. And you always want to look out, especially on Wake Island. This is the map. Most of these tactics that I'm discussing are the best for Wake Island. But this tactic specifically is you need to be aware. You need to be spotting the spawn, because there will always be guys sitting back there with their Stellas trying to shoot you down. Now, I did say that the most effective thing for me and my friend while we're in the helicopter is to be running is for both of us to have flares on us, to alternating flare switches where he calls it out. And what I mean by that is he calls out whose flares it is. I don't say anything. He says my flares, and he shoots his off. Someone else shoots a stellar rocket at us, then I shoot mine off, and he'll signal me or tell me it's my flares, and I'll shoot him off. And it makes it very hard when you're coordinated to be taken down. But now another thing that is that's very important to remember while you're flying the helicopter, of course, is that you want, oh, look at this right here. In fact, he got shot out of the helicopter by a tank. And I just wanted to stress that. But right now, the enemy aircraft vehicle just spawned right in, and it is already destroyed. What was that, like 5 seconds maybe? They didn't even have time to get it up the beach. It was gone instantly. And that's one thing you want to look at. On every pass, you want to position your passes around the map towards where you know the anti-air vehicle is going to spawn, because that's your only opposition in reality on any map. The anti-aircraft gun is your only opposition, and you want to always have a view of where it's going to spawn in. Now, I did mention before that I said the best thing for the pilot to do is to focus on driving the helicopter and not worry about anything else, and that's true. I said that the pilot, if they're good enough, as my friend can, he can shoot his rockets when he's going straight. But what he also does is he's able to spot people, which is a very key what is it? A very key thing, having someone that can use the rockets and spot people and fly at the same time. Now, it does, of course, take practice. Now, right here, we were a little bit slow. I believe that's an anti-aircraft vehicle down there, but I'm not sure. But we got it eventually. So the team managed to get it eventually. So, I mean, that's all that matters. And then, of course, you've got all these rocks back here on the second base at Wake are always a prime place for for people to be sitting with their Stellas. If you saw, you got a soul flam there. Now, like I said, you wanna when you run strafe, you need to be familiar with where you're strafing and where your route is. It's like search and destroy in Modern Warfare 3. You have to be familiar with where your route is and what you're doing. You have to know where the people are going to be, where they're going to be spawning at, where the anti-aircraft vehicles are going to be, where the tanks are, and all that, where that's going to be. And it's a game, but if you're going to be successful, you have to know all this stuff. And I just said that if you're just going for fun and laughs, you really don't have to know this if you really don't care if you die. But if you want to last a while and be effective, you have to know all these things, and you have to be aware of everything. Now, in my opinion, honestly, if you have a pilot that's getting a lot of kills, I don't want to say he's a bad pilot, but the pilot's job, in my opinion, is because the anti-aircraft vehicle spawns in right here, and he's giving us a hell of a time. But we get it, I think, we got it on the first pass, which is really, really good. That's something you really want to try to achieve, is you want to be able, for you and your friend to work out being able to take out the anti-aircraft vehicle on your first pass right off the bat, because you take that off on your first pass, you have probably 2 or 3 minutes before it spawns in again. It's actually probably just a minute, but in game it feels a lot longer. On this right here, I believe the anti-aircraft gun, yeah, the anti-aircraft gun on this part of the map spawns in the first hangar, and what you want to work to do is you want to eliminate all of the top of the hangar basically, so you can see inside the hangar as you fly by, so you can strafe it. What you want to do is, I did say you should use a guided missile or the heat seekers, whatever the heck they're called, when you're the gunner, so you can lock onto it at a far distance, fire a rocket off, and then when you're flying right at it, shoot your machine gun at it, or maybe even you have the ability to shoot another rocket at it. One rocket disables it, I'm pretty sure, and two rockets will probably kill it. Right there, I think that's a tank we got right there, because I'm pretty sure you can't have two people in the aircraft. Now, the Flame was what was giving us the trouble. When we're locked, we have like this this keen sense of like abilities to where we try to avoid being we have a different play style, I guess you could say, while we're locked. We're more conservative, and we're more aware of what's going on. Right there, we got the anti-aircraft vehicle on the first pass again. You get the anti-aircraft vehicle on your first pass, you're not going to get shot down, because they're not good enough. If they can't get you down to where you're disabled or to where you're not a threat on your first pass, before the, I don't know, how should I say this, before you were at a certain distance from them, they're done. Like snap of the fingers, they're gone. All right. This was a very straightforward video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the second video of this. I will be doing a dual comm with the person that I enjoy flying planes with, or helicopters. But this is, of course, stressing anti-aircraft, destroying anti-air. That's what's going to be called Entitled. That's what we're going to be stressing. That's what we're going to be talking about. That is the key point and factor here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you like the accolades, and I will talk to you on Monday. Have a great day and weekend.